Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Also, check out the website Homegrown with G. Cole to listen and for all things homegrown. We're also very, very interactive. Please follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook at MyGCole. And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Again, we've got guests. Go ahead and check out the podcast. We're available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all your podcast platforms. This episode is brought to you courtesy of Cloth Talk. And ladies and
my grandpa used to tell me I wear my emotions on my sleeve. He meant it figuratively. I took it literally. Now I'm my own walking billboard. From the minds of Fernaburner comes Cloth Talk, creating your own hieroglyphics. Deep thinker? Let the world know. Fun guy? Let the world know. Just overall grateful? Let the world know. Put your thoughts on fabric. Cloth Talk. Clothing the world, one thought at a time. No, cut. But it's supposed to be clothing the world one shirt at a time, mate. It's one shirt at a time, all right? You can't get it right. And what's up with them bloody crickets? Cloth Talk. Clothing the world one shirt at a time. It's not great, but it's better than before. It's definitely better than before. Call them up, 954-591-4064, 954-591-4064.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's a good day. It's a big day. I'm going to go ahead and open up these microphones. So, you know what I mean? We can while up, oof a while up. How we stay?
Yeah, man.
You good?
Yeah.
You're good. All right.
Sure if me, all right, good. Me good too. Yeah.
You're good too?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to check some levels for you guys right now. Make sure it's everybody nice and pretty. And we're good to go. And yes, we are. And you say you're not too loud, right, Audrey?
No, I'm good now.
All right, so I'm going to make sure. So
A bit echo-ish.
Echo-ish. I sexy that we put on it, man. That's the, you know, so in case you want to sing a dub plate for somebody.
All right.
We got you covered. We're here, of course, to talk about 56 East Street. East Avenue, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm from the hood. 56 East Avenue, which is the brand new play.
That's
Jumping
right.
off. And you know what? While I'm talking, let me drop some information up on the screen so the masses can see it too. All right, because we're going to talk about it. But of course, I always like to take the opportunity and exploit my guests and talk about the past and talk about your resume and the whole nine. If it's an artist and I have music to play, they don't know what I'm going to play because I'm a fan myself, so I'm going to enjoy myself too. You know what I mean? So I won't go down the rumor mill, I promise. All right? So I won't do none of that. I won't do any of that. But of course, I'm a big fan of everybody. It goes without saying. Ladies and gentlemen out there in Facebook world and Just Music TV, welcome. If you're having any trouble hearing me, which I doubt you are, go ahead and let me know. And again, go ahead, share the link with everybody. We appreciate you. All right? That is the play, 56 East Avenue. It is going to be in Miramar, and it's going to be in Coral Springs. I'm going to go over the details, which you've heard the ad being playing on Facebook, on the radio, and so forth. But it's going to be remarkable. Goes without saying. Olive, I'm going to start with you.
Okay, sir.
All right. Your name is pretty much at the forefront of, I don't want to say Jamaican comedy, but Caribbean comedy. But you've transcended the shores and of course taken the genre and the nation with you. What does it, and I've asked a similar questions to the likes of a Paul Campbell, I've asked similar questions to the likes of a Christopher Johnny Daly. Do you ever take a minute to soak in the fact that the name Oliver Samuels and the name Legend goes synonymously?
No. I believe those things can be obstructive if you're not a sober and grounded person. And you know, I am very, very grateful for all the accolades, all the praise, all the recognition. I am thankful that for almost 50 years I have been around and I am still, well, my audiences let me feel that I am still in demand. I am very humbled by that realization. But to say legend and the idea of King of Caribbean comedy, those are generous terminologies that have been appointed unto me by my gracious and wonderful, faithful fans.
Right. It's great to hear how you look at it. So you can take the humble road. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Legend, me say. I'm gonna keep repeating it. So I love it. The artistic approach is dope. I like it. But that's what it is. It is what it is. Right about now, for most people, my generation, and even though they might not think I'm old, but I got miles. You know what I mean? Even though I ain't got the age, I got the miles. But for most folks, if I mention Jamaica, there are certain things that will always come up. Baba gonna come up. You know what I mean? Barry's Hammond gonna come up. Oliver Samuels gonna come up. Mafia gonna come up. Audrey Reid gonna come up. Dennis Titus gonna come up. Because of the fact that, again, transcending the shores. And what happens is, statistically, it's been proven that there are more Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica right now than in Jamaica. So all those people that have gone have taken the legend that they grew up with, of you guys, with them. So, legend, ladies and gentlemen. I call it. I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna call this one.
We accept.
Volier.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not going in any order, to be honest with you. One of the biggest contributions to the successful of a production, this is my research, I'm no expert in the avenue, but I think so, be it film, be it theater, whatever the case may be, is a supporting role. All right? That's the reason why the Academy recognizes not only the best actor and the best, female, male actor, they have the best supporting. Because it's necessary, very, very necessary. A lot of times, for the leading man to do his thing and to shine, the best supporting actor has to show up. And that's the reason why you'll see film that come out and the leading man didn't get the Oscar, but the best supporting actor did. All right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about being relied upon, even though you're not the guy asked for it, but you're still being equally relied upon to deliver one half of that 1-2 punch that is Oliver and Murphy.
It's just a chemistry between both of us, really,
Right.
We go on stage, and if there's a mistake, Oliver catches up, or me catch him up.
Right.
I mean, we have a good laugh after the show. But it's just a chemistry between both of us who, when we work, we pull each other
Right.
in the right direction.
Right. That's some long time working together, synergy kind of.
Yeah, right.
I love it. It's tough when because I've seen the plays where guy A showed up, and guy B ain't show up. On his A game.
But do you want a thing about us though? Say for example, the four of us working together, there is no boundary that is established that I am the star.
Right.
And Volier is supporting, Dennis is supporting, Audrey is supporting, or Audrey is a female star. No. It is a matter that all of us, we are continually reminded that we have a responsibility to our audiences and we cannot fall short.
I love it.
So, Dennis has to pull his weight.
Yeah.
Volier has to. I have to.
Right.
Audrey has to. And we are not afraid to say, no man, you're a joke.
Yeah.
Come get with it now.
Yeah.
Any one of them, any one of us can tell any one of us that we're falling down. And it with no animosity or anything like that. Is the fact, and because we try to set high standards, because we know that our audiences are expecting greatness from us. We have to try at all times to come up.
Now, when you have I'm going to brand it an all-star cast.
Yeah.
All right? So it's kind of like, my favorite group is Boyz II Men. They're all lead singers. You know what I mean? Everybody's singing lead. So I'm going to call this one an all-star cast. When you show up to bat with a cast like this, right? The Golden State Warriors go in with an all-star cast. People expect championships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there ever any pressure? In a case like this, is there any pressure on you guys? And when I say you guys, like Oliver, just spread the weight by everybody's shoulder. Call your name face. Some first time knows them put pressure on you too. But is there any pressure at all to deliver when you got a cast like this?
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. You have to step up. You have to step up. Because, all right, you see, I'm speaking for myself, but I know I'm speaking for them too. Mm-hmm. You see, before a play start, you can feel the tension backstage.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, you can feel the tension backstage because we know that we have a responsibility. The people them come expecting to see a show.
Right.
Them expecting to see the great Oliver.
Right.
The great Murphy.
Right.
The great Audrey.
Right.
And maybe they're not so great. But
talk about humility. Talk about humility.
But at the same time, we know that once that light come up and it's time, we know that it's time.
But you know,
we know that it's time.
Yeah, and there are certain things that that we have to look forward to when we go on the stage, because different audiences react differently
to different.
Yeah. We can go one night and have one of the glorious show you can ever think of, one of the nicest show. We enjoy ourselves on stage.
Right.
And tomorrow night again you go out and you start to push and hit everything right. The rhythm is right. We have the right rhythm. Everything was a different audience.
Right.
And the audience react different, even laugh at different
jokes.
Yeah. Points in the play.
So you can't predict anything.
No, you said we have to go out there all the way with the A game.
Right. Well, I love it.
But I feel sick.
No asthma pills out there. Audrey.
Well, for me, Oliver is much too modest today. And the pressure from me, basically, it's from him.
Wow.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it's from him because of his expectation.
Right.
What he has taught us and how we need to apply all that schooling. Because we're just not here to perform or here to work and get money, and so it's like a school. Because even rehearsal, at this I'm afraid because a different smaddy that.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
It ain't Sweet Oliver.
No. He's
so two of them is schizophrenic.
He can be a monster.
You get Olivius.
Yes. So sometimes, so we know we have an arm's length and left our piece and our cues, because it's very important what he deliver to people on the stage. You understand? Our audience, and he has a name. He's standard, and with them like it or not, the king and the Caribbean in comedy.
Boy, I love it.
And whether them like it or not.
And really and truly, Audrey is an extremely talented actress.
Yep.
And I will say this throughout the world, right? She's an extreme, but you can't make Audrey lay down pan her laurels, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so me have to be careful. Me have to try to make sure.
Because you know what she can do.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I was looking at something today. So a picture of a production we were in. And let me tell you something. Audrey gave one of the most memorable performances in that. Now, having given me that, and having working with her for all these many years, me I got take mediocrity.
Audrey, you don't set yourself up.
So the pressure is on.
You put the pressure on.
Because this production, the bar have to be more than the last one, and so it has to go up. So the sky's basically the limit.
And that's the only way for excellence.
Yeah, and I don't mind it because it helps me as a person.
Right.
We separated sometimes and do other work for different people,
Right.
and I go along with that teaching.
Wow, I love it.
But it's all good, It's all love. It's no matter how.
Right. It's teamwork. It's brotherhood. It's sisterhood. It's family.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when them say iron sharp my iron, so you know, if you're gonna give your best, why not give it to me?
Exactly.
Yes.
So I get you. Now, Audrey, though there are other ladies, and I'm a fan of the Jamaican and Caribbean theater, TV shows, the movies, and whatever the case may be. I love them. And there were other ladies before you. All right, still a baby. So there are a lot.
Where's that one?
She's still a baby.
Be careful.
Papa,
Be careful. Okay?
do not disturb the gentleman. I'm my little moment this now. No trouble it.
I love it. But truth be told, though, you are also, sometimes I don't know if you recognize it too, but you are You're our Pam Grier, you're our Jackie Brown.
No, overdo it now.
No, but you say me if I go on, so me I go on. So
With
you
the
know,
age thing, the baby thing.
The baby thing, that's what you want to.
Young man,
But everything else,
baby a lot.
but we stretching it on the rest.
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright, so she's a great. So she's a great stroller.
What some of your first earlier work with big name work? I'm talking about like the Obia weddings and stuff like those, right? How do you come out the gate? The gate, like that's like me coming out on my first album and I'm working with Sly and Robbie. You know what I mean? What was that feeling like? What was that situation like coming out and going into a big thing, a big production like a Obia wedding?
Obia wedding wasn't even the first. Well, it wasn't really the. I entered Obia weddings as a underdog. Basically, I was cast into Obia wedding by the lead actress. Could not make it, but I run by Miss Clover. That time I had my baby, so I used to go over there and watch rehearsal. And it's Ralph Foley, so you must know the show by now. Pat can't come, you're going to do the show. Every night I used to go over there. That's how I entered theater.
So it was not intended.
No, it was not. So I started Roots Theater, basically with the late Ralph Onis. And then while I was doing it, I was even invited to the pantomime. And when I see this spectacular, I said, oh my God. Then you've been hearing about Oliver Sams, hearing about Leonie Forbes, and the Lord Volier, them and so I said, no, I fit in this. I went on audition the following year, and I was there with Oliver. I was on stage.
Wow.
Oliver was leaving pantomime at the same time, and he took me with him. You're talking about from 84, it was Super Silver Oliver, 84, 85, pantomime. Wow. Yeah, and he took me with him, and we
so you know me, I live right, so. I live right, that's true.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it was from that time, and then he allows us to do separate things because I was casted for Dancehall Queen. He said go.
Wow.
So not just doing the movie and it finished, and so I had to go on tour with them, premiered.
Right.
So we do separate things, but thank God, with his teaching again, I was able to stand up.
Wow. I dig it. So even when you're not planning on teaching and the goal is not, I'm not here to give a lesson. Lessons are being taught.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and it's so nice that you can share experiences. Right? I don't believe that we should be selfish in our knowledge or anything. Yeah, share it.
Yeah, but I doubt he knows that.
And that's the thing. But that's a testament of somebody who's great at what they do. You're dropping jewels, you're dropping gems, you're schooling, and you don't even know. You're just doing what you do.
I honestly don't think he knows what he's doing.
Why? I try to teach, and I know I'm trying to teach anybody. I learn nothing. So I know failing at teaching. I'm an expert at that, so I can tell you. But when you're there just doing what you do, and so many people are benefiting from it, are being rewarded, you're not gonna know the benefits and the reward till you decide to hang it up. I don't think it's possible for you to really know the effect you've had until the day you say, I'm done.
That's true. And then, when I look at Dennis doing stuff, Audrey doing stuff, I quietly say,
yeah, we did it.
That's nice.
A simple thing like, I wouldn't call it simple. You're a program.
Yeah, man. It's not simple after today.
It's not simple. It's not normal.
After today, with my stocks gone up, property value to the roof.
When I started,
Netflix holler.
And you're good at what you're doing. But
I appreciate it.
I admire you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I'm here because first time when we started with Oliver, it's just Oliver didn't want to hear, and Oliver go out and do the interviews and the crowd, and we sat in the van with him and the crowd all over. People don't even know what this man is doing overseas in Jamaica. They don't know. And he said to me, you have to do this, and I know me alone at the show, and I have to do this.
Wow.
And I can see now I can be. Oliver could be here, and I'm at another radio station. I'm very comfortable in what I'm doing.
But talk about that. They were reluctant,
Right.
And me say, it not go so.
For real?
Me say, me not turn all the while.
I appreciate
have to learn. You must go there and talk, make people know something involved. I know me one. The name Oliver Summers might be heard more.
Yeah.
Right.
But uno have to go to do it. So whenever I'm going to an interview, I let them know that it's 5 of us,
Yes.
it's 4 of us, you know. So
Right.
them have to come. Some of them early morning, they them push up them, bake some come here in a van and all them something. And it's cold sometimes, but we all have to go.
It is part of the train. It is part of the train.
And as she says, any one of them
Can go handle.
can go. I don't have to be there anymore.
I love it. I love it. I love it. The good thing about stuff like those pretty much is, like you said, right now if it was 4 stations that we needed to handle, we could have just...
Oh,
and,
yes,
Exactly.
easily.
and you all are very humble. Dennis, you are. Volier, you are. Audrey, you are. Because here's the deal.
Sometimes,
Oliver, you are.
sometimes.
Well, today, on this day, you are. Because...
I must become a
I
there.
guess... Oh!
Teacher there.
Teach... Oh!
One cut me eye. One cut me eye.
Talking about the cut eye.
Boom! That's how the message comes across?
Yeah, man. See, we've been working so long. We can talk with our eyes.
Right, right.
So even on stage, we can miss out a line or anything. The eyes, the facial expression.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
We understand. It's like sign language. I don't understand sign language, but I can understand him. If
Yeah,
you
that's
Sure.
feel
All
the
that
talk.
one, yeah?
So just don't make eye contact.
You see that one, yeah? When him a talk to me, all a whole paragraph.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
We have a whole non-verbal conversation
Yeah.
on stage
Right.
during the performance.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We do a miss a beat.
But that's a testament to, because enough people, including myself, can walk on through them at the same time. I got no shame in my game. I'm going to tell you straight up. That's just me.
Yeah,
I've been on stage and I'll forget my lyrics. Yeah, shit. I'll forget the lyrics in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? And but I'm gonna keep going. My daughter, she knows the music, so she'll say to me, "Yeah, Daddy, that's not how you going." I'm gonna say, "I'm me write the song. You can't tell me what to sing." But I know the whole concept of being able to try to navigate the waters if there's something going wrong live. And that's the thing about theater. There is no take two.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
You
On
gotta.
that stage.
Our cut and let's do that again.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, no,
It ain't gonna happen. And especially our audience, not just Caribbean, but we're gonna shrink it. Jamaican audience. Oh, they'll make it known.
Aha.
They'll let you know.
Yes.
In the moment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're not for wait on Twitter, you're not for wait on Instagram.
No, sir.
All right.
Some of the audience, them very bright. Wow. Very intelligent people.
Wow.
So we don't take them for granted.
Cannot.
No.
Cannot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a blast right here. And we got a lot more coming with the lovely cast of 56 East Avenue. I'm dropping another tune for you right now. Don't go away. Share the link with your friends. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
The morning, the sun starts shining through. Birds they start to sing, and all I think about is you. Pour a cup of coffee, sit in my favorite chair, pick up the morning paper, then smile from ear to ear. Ooh, this loving feeling that's coming over me. Could it be I'm falling? Oh heavens, could it be? Yeah, I feel like a child, yeah, so humble in my eyes. Oh, oh. That's what you do to me. I think I'm in love. Think I'm in love. Think I'm in love with you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Think I'm in love. Think I'm in love. Think I'm in love with you, baby. Yeah, yeah. You said you're really happy the way these months have been. We've got a bottle chilling and the lights already dim. The night is just beginning. There's something else upstairs. Ooh, baby, oh. Ooh, this love and feeling that's coming over me. Could it be I'm falling head over heels? Ooh, girl, I'm shaking, way down in the knees.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a blast here, and thank you so very much for sticking and staying with us. I'm quite excited about this play, and I'm sure you are too. And just to get to some of the, let me see here. We got somebody asking if the play is coming to Orlando. Michael.
Yeah.
I figured I'd throw the pressure at you since the play coming to Orlando.
Yeah, September 23rd.
September 23rd.
Yeah, Wakaiva High School.
Pull up your mic closer to you.
Wakaiva High School, a popka. We know it as Orlando, but them say it's a popka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wakaiva High School.
All right.
And the day before that is Tampa. So in Central Florida, 22nd or the 23rd
Okay.
of this month.
And we'll blast some information. So Candice, I guess the answer is yes. So I'm gonna definitely be blasting them information on all. Right now, we're dealing with the South Florida ones only because those are the ones on the horizon. We're talking about Saturday and Sunday, but we're talking about Tampa, Orlando.
Yeah.
Which part else?
Well, for now, we got some other places in Central Florida coming to Kissimmee, Port St. Lucie. Extensive plans.
A lot of things.
But I want to say, last year, Central Florida, right after the hurricane, I'll be honest, we thought we had to cancel the show. The hurricane came mostly the week before, couldn't get in a flight, couldn't get anything.
Wow.
And check up to Tampa, full house.
Wow.
Them down the lights of them yard and something, but they showed up, you know. So we give thanks for that. That was very outstanding of the people of Tampa.
Come support the team.
Despite hurricane, you know, to leave your house with no power and come to a show, that was something for us.
So if we call the power company, make sure it's a cut power. Cut power as it get closer to the dates, because then
call the weatherman.
That one look a bit more dangerous. Yeah. I want to big up Frida Murphy over there in the UK, Darcel up there in DeLand. We've got Candace up there in Deltona. So we got the Central Floridians. That's really cool. Big up yourself. Yes, showing love. So we got a lot of online love for you guys. Mr. Roy Sweetland, them love you too. Again, I keep saying this and I don't want to come across bad mind, because bad mind's a word that's been floating around a lot lately. But when me on by myself, I get love, but not like this. I get the one, I get thumbs, no hearts. You know what I mean? So call it what you will, all right? You want to call me a bad man, whatever.
Bad man.
Yeah. Michael, since we take advantage of you while you're here, if you capitalize, exploitation's the name of the game. You've been a part of bringing some great plays to South Florida, all right? A part of it. Yeah. We're yet to see on the stage, but we're working on that. All right. So we're working on that. And you've worked with Oliver a lot.
Yeah, well, I bring great plays because I want to bring Oliver.
So that's a strategy.
Yeah, that's a strategy.
I got you.
We think it's important for the family to come out. For us, it's not just about putting on an event. You know, we love to see 3 generations walk into the place.
The venue.
Yeah, we love to see the church groups of 20, 30.
Nice.
The charities, the alumni.
Yeah.
You know, it's more than just a plate for us. In fact, the venues that we choose, when we first started, people come and complain, boy, them can't get no jerk chicken, them can't this, them can't do it. So we had to change our strategy because we want the whole experience.
Right.
So we get venues that allows for that full Jamaican family experience. So it's not just a show. Yeah, man, jerk chicken is
man.
So it's a part of the offering. You know, some questions we get. I'm careful. Some events are not used to starting on time. We do. We ensure
obviously
that happens. Yeah, and so there's a lot that we try to put in. So it's a good place for what we have grown starting out. And if I say so myself, I remember when we did Palm Bay, Mr. Samuel said, Mikey, and anybody, our name said, Friday night again. Yeah. Friday night. Rain. I don't know if all of you remember. It took about 6 hours to drive the 2 hour.
Wow.
When we reached their line
on the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's love.
So that's the kind of love we get from Florida. So we have to be back. So, as a wife would say, a part-time South Florida resident, we are very honored to have a premiere, a world premiere in our backyard.
Because this film is premiering here.
Yes.
And this has never happened before. I'm a film for me. I'm not film yet. But the play. Oh damn! See our first man. All right, we can't bring camera. So it's premiering here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta come out and be a part of history. It's never happened before.
Never happened before.
Never.
You need that ticket stub there.
Never happened before.
So we have to big up Whirlwind.
Whirlwind, big up on yourself.
Yeah, man, and for me, you know, show premiere and you wait and you wonder if it come and so forth. So for it to be here,
Right.
so far, because I've had the opportunity to travel over the years. I have to big up UK, I have to big up Canada, I have to big up New York.
Right.
There wasn't a seat in UK that day.
Wow.
Birmingham, Dennis, you probably know the place better than me.
The Acne Empire.
Acne Empire.
Asian Theatre.
Yeah. Not a seat. Everything set up.
I like it.
Mother's Day weekend in Canada. Big thing. So, I don't know why Mr. Samuels chose South Florida. Maybe we're more special to him than other places, I don't know.
Just not on Smile.
But
That's Oliver line. Not on Smile.
but I would like my fellow Floridians to support that, because that's a big thing for us, and maybe we can encourage some more people to start premiering things here. We know the Talawa cricket team came here. People in Jamaica vex, so they'll play some home games here.
Wow.
We hear some people say they want best of the best in Jamaica. So we're here.
Right. Have your people call my people.
We took some flights, so we came here.
Right.
But we're still Jamaican.
I love
So,
it.
on a serious note, I appreciate it. To have it here is special.
Right.
And we can't have two shows in Remember. We've asked that request. There's only one show. They were in Virgin Islands last week. I think Grenada the week before that.
Wow.
So they're about to get some rest, you know. So we can't kill them too much. Although
It's
we
only
love
right.
to. Yeah, man, we love to, because at one point, you know, we're at 4 show a week and 5 and so forth. But you know what we have done is move the big event now, and you know, let them do their show. So continue to support, I'm saying, you know, and hopefully we can encourage Mr. Samuels to do 1 or 2 more premieres here. I don't know, you know.
Just get him to agree to it verbally right now. And the massive,
I'll be very happy to.
the world sees it. You have to take the humble road too, because the truth is the support is there also because it's quality productions. You're synonymous with quality work.
And his team has worked very, very hard in ensuring that the word gets out there. You know, so the marketing is
It's on point.
on point. Yeah,
I love it.
We'll try. But I want to reiterate, because sometimes there's I will never be critical of other productions. That's my thing. But I think it is important that we continue to maintain this standard.
Right.
Because nothing bothers me than when I hear people calling for information. Can I take the child? Can I take grandma? You know, is it a family show? And, you know, they're almost afraid to go. And for me, I'll disclose my age, but theater for me is going Boxing Day down to our theater, family, all that. And to see that people now think that it's no longer that, you know, it's
Sting no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
So for those who have been turned off for a while or for whatever reason, you know, come to Oliver Show. You know, come to this it's different.
Right.
And also another thing that they do, I don't know how he affords it economically, but it's not just one star and then you put some people together. I mean, you see what's
It's an
inside
all-star
here.
cast.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, you know.
It's all across the board. So he maintains the quality. So it behooves us to match that with the promotion, you know, to keep it that way. And if the audience keep coming, it's like that. So it's been good, and we just want to keep growing it.
And again, I must say, it's a reason for us to be here with Whirlwind Production.
Right.
The professional way in which Whirlwind, you know, dealt with the entire thing. We come here, we don't have to worry about anything. We're not struggling, we're not batter.
Right.
Oliver, I don't think Oliver would have been doing a second production with Whirlwind if the standard was not set.
Right. It's all about excellence. It's all about, and I've been to a couple of the productions, so I can vouch. I can say for myself, I've been to whack stuff. We've all been to some whack stuff. You know what I mean? I've bought some whack songs and I've bought some good songs. You know what I mean? I've been to some productions that weren't up to par, but I'm telling you, you guys do what you do and you do it well. So that's half the reason why people come out. Like for me, when I'm coming out, it's me. I got an 18-year-old, my wife, my mother-in-law, her mom, who's in her 80s. You know what I mean? So everybody is coming out. It's like I said, transcends a generation. but it's and it's a quality when it comes to the quality of the work. But it's not just the quality of the work; it's the quality of the production. Because no matter how well Oliver does, no matter how well Volier does, Dennis does, Audrey does, if the thing not proper, you understand what I'm saying? I not go watch the play.
Yeah,
But,
and not just for him, for Oliver, who will forever work close to. I just encourage other promoters around the country and the world. You have to keep the standard.
Yeah.
Not because the show gonna sell off or you don't do well. It mean you're gonna cut back and what you have to do. It's important to keep that standard because it hurts the entire industry.
Yeah.
Because in this world of social media, if you go somewhere and the experience is bad, and we've had some of them.
Right.
Then the word spreads, and then they mistake that because most times when something go wrong, it's one name them call it.
Right.
So if we in some other state and the mic don't work, and
Right.
don't know about the mic.
Yep.
What kind of mic is Oliver use?
Yeah.
What kind of price is much? Where Oliver carry we go, and it continues because
Somebody bears blame.
Right.
Yeah.
So most time it's him.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fair to match that production
Right.
with that level. So
got
don't bring down the thing is what I'm trying to say because it hurts all of us.
Especially the culture too, because we are. There are certain some bad stigmas out there, and a lot of times people are like, okay, Jamaican production, this and that, and ray. Because if there's, they say, if something good happens to you, it have to happen to you 17 times before you talk about it.
Yeah.
If something bad happened to you,
One.
You understand? So I understand that, and the brand is very, very important. You represent not just you too, and again, pressure, but you also represent the industry. Because if Oliver is the gold standard, and the gold standard ain't up to par, then why am I leaving my house to go see what's the next best thing?
And we represent Jamaica and people in the diaspora.
Government cut the check. So here's the thing. I love it. I can't say that enough. How much my love will go on, because excellence is the word.
Exactly.
Excellence is the word. And I know putting on something like this ain't no small feat. Right? As a matter of fact, I'm appreciative of the minutes you're going to give us right here. I'm if you say a triplet, I'm not care nobody wants to say. If you say a triple. So right now there's another Michael somewhere. There's something. One name Mikey, one name Michael, one name Michael. But we appreciate the efforts because it shows in what you do.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Jamaica and all that. One of the things that I try to do almost every year is go over to Broadway, learn something, see something. Last production, the closest it could park is about 10-12 blocks. The fee, probably our lowest ticket price, just they call it ticket service fee, is that.
Wow.
And I see people stand up and them walk and enjoy it. When I go to sporting events here and so forth, basketball, football, parking costs is probably more than the charge for a ticket. And I see my Jamaican people don't complain. Let us go. But sometimes, if you walk, boy, if the car park is about 4 rows, Jesus, Oliver, and I can't understand because it's going to be a crowd. You have to come early if you want to park near or whatever. So what I'm saying is that we offer, I think, quality production and we offer value because I've been to the $200 things and $200 and I've walked out of them.
Yep.
In terms of value, you are guaranteed to come to this production or any of the Oliver Samuels production and get value for your money. Laugh to your belly full, if I'm enjoyed. Something they can go home and talk about.
Right.
Because there's always a message in all of the plays that I've ever done with Oliver.
Right.
Always a message.
Right.
The last one was extremely powerful.
Right.
In front of me, and you're going to see more. And so for that value, it's really, I would say, amazing value if you see what's going on. And you can see it as a fact. You go on any of the ticket online things and see it.
Right.
So, as Brand Jamaica, we're proud to deliver that still affordable. We haven't changed our prices in years despite inflation.
So everything going up except the ticket prices?
Yeah, man. We keep it because some of our core audiences are very important. I mean, we put out our early bird and it's gobbled up.
Wow.
Literally gobbled up.
Wow.
And so I want the audience to know that we appreciate it. For we know we have a choice. We know there's Netflix, we know there's this and that, and to still come out every year and keep us growing.
Right.
And when you spread the word for us to go to some places I think I know further, but I get some phone calls from different places.
Wow.
Yesterday, Oliver, New Orleans. Wow.
Wow.
So in his time, touching.
Yeah.
And there have been some Poughkeepsie, some smaller markets in terms of we've done Boston, we've done Dallas, Houston, over there, and the list just goes on and on. Sometimes we can't accommodate because of scheduling, but we just continue to push the border. So we can't do that without the audience, and that's appreciated. So when we put out, when they put out, and they come, it's like,
it works.
Yeah, it works that way.
I love it. Mr. Paul Campbell says, big ups too. You know what I mean? The legendary Paul Campbell is also watching. The stars are out is what he says. Indeed they are, Mr. Campbell. Indeed they are. I love one I'm going with.
Tell Paul to just try and get in touch with me, you see?
What?
Okay, my warm and morning.
Audrey says that, Paul. Audrey said that. The views expressed by Audrey does not represent those of other.
Come on.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, and again for you, Michael, when it comes to getting this play out there, right?
Yeah.
Market and so forth, very important. And you, like we see people pitching in right now and saying, okay, are you coming here? Are you coming there? So forth and so forth and so forth. What is it besides volume that dictates where you go, where you take the play to?
Sometimes I will speak with Oliver, and we will say, boy, it's not going to be so economic, rewarding. If it's about we probably do them for free. I should say. But I didn't know what cost him about it. So I don't say that because there have been natural disasters in certain places, and these are always willing. Another thing that people up here don't know, an average of about 100 or more charities every year benefit from Oliver Sanders Productions. Wow. Because we do benefits from the alumni, people who might have health issues, cancer awareness, children, the list goes on, just different foundations, banks, schools, Optimist Club, every year. Sometimes 4 for a weekend. Right. 4 different charities the shows are done as benefits there. So we do a lot of fundraising for it. So what drives it sometimes is not just the economics or the crowd, but bringing it there. We did Nassau a few years ago, and that might not have as large a Jamaican audience as you would think. Right. But you need for there are places that when they go to the Eastern Caribbean, stadiums, Antigua Stadium, I know Grenada before, and there's huge audiences. So it's a mixed bag as to where you go, how you go. I think scheduling is always a challenge.
Right. Everybody's got different on different schedules.
Yeah. So that's probably the biggest deterrent to go somewhere, because you might be booked when you go to Europe. It's a month, right? So that's dead, right. And up north is 2-3 weeks, and then they have rehearsal time on the Jamaica run and Oliver charity, performances and other appearances. So to coordinate all of that, right, it's a challenge. Yeah, that's where it becomes tricky. So we have to always, it's not easy. It's easy. We have to really study the whole geography of the land and see how we do it, literally. And sometimes, play finish. I mentioned Poughkeepsie, and the next night is in DC. So everybody laugh happy and gone to their bed. We jump.
You guys are on the bus. Yeah.
And driving.
And people don't expect that tired cast on stage.
Oh no.
Fresh out of bed.
No, I tell you, this man a chicken got there. The
show in New York.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
3-4 years ago. Chicken got there. And if anybody know about that, you can't walk.
Right.
You can't perform certain basic human functions on your own thing. And I think it done. I don't think the show's happened. Yeah. Apart from us,
I think he said he wanted to perform. We were like,
so you guys were like, no, it is what it is.
Boss. Maybe we should
Right.
call this one because you can't even stand up, man.
And I spent a lot of my life in Brooklyn, New York, so my people in Brooklyn are not very understanding at times. So, and him gone there and
Knock it.
Yeah.
I mean, he say, sick. The man say he owes it to his audience.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility.
we never know. Nobody in the audience would have
Yeah.
known.
But
Yeah.
but watch this. You see, after that show, we pull up to the hotel. He was in the front of the van. Couldn't come out. Physically couldn't
Yeah.
come out. Him couldn't lift. After this is after the show. He couldn't lift one leg to put it down and couldn't come out.
Wow. Wow.
Couldn't come out.
That was
Ladies and gentlemen, you see what you're getting
Yeah,
from all of
yeah,
us, so you need
yeah,
to come out and support.
And behind this too, what you don't see, what you get to see is the 4 to 6 weeks, or
Preparation.
sometimes 2 months of preparation.
Wow.
In the theater, rehearsing, going back and forth, script changing up things, all that. And then the behind the scenes, the guys that build the sets and
Right.
stage manager there.
Right.
And in our place here, people like Norman Lawrence, Umberland, that does an amazing job marketing here. So there's a lot that goes behind the scenes here. As we know, we have certain interesting people that give permits and all that long process.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
to get on stage, the finished product. I don't think the audience will ever see how much
What it
goes
took
into
to
it.
get
And that's
that.
okay. They're there to enjoy.
Right,
themselves.
right.
But I'm just saying in this forum, I don't know if people truly understand
Right.
how much they do to be there. It's not always we're not up in 5-star
Right,
penthouses sipping champagne and then come down and
Nah.
perform and go back upstairs. No, it's not always like that.
No?
no, not at all.
Oliver, you're not pulling out the stop?
Listen, I tried, but the diva thing don't work.
It don't work?
I don't want to call it island, I don't know, but I remember a certain place. Anyway.
Man.
Me remember.
But the thing is, you never know, though. You never know. They'll never let on stage.
Right.
They'll never let on stage. And that's
True
the
professionalism.
That's the most impressive thing. They will never let on stage, no matter what
Right.
is going on before we walk into that building.
I love it.
You always deliver. So that's what I said, that you're guaranteed a performance
Right.
with Oliver. You're guaranteed value because you're not going to make any of the outside distractions impact the production that you're going to see. If after, before, after sort or whatever, but once you get there, you're entertained.
Right.
You leave it there, whatever behind the scenes, stays behind the scenes, but you get the production.
No matter what happens, you're getting A1. I love it. And ladies and gentlemen, like you heard, when you come out and you support 56 East Avenue, you're not just supporting 56 East Avenue, you're supporting a lot of other ventures, a lot of charities, a lot of stuff like that. So that in itself is more than commendable.
Yes.
Because in this day and age, we get somebody to contribute to the church, contribute to their babies, is a task in itself. Let alone to be contributing some charities that ain't attached to your own.
Yeah, and some of the things what I like about what Oliver allows us to do, it don't have to be no brand name charity. It
Right.
could be a little youth want to go to school, or a little surgery, or
Daughter want to go college and them thing there.
we did shoes about 2-3 years
Yeah,
ago.
shoes.
Yeah.
You do anything for like Broward College, like children of 18-year-olds or just that?
Your daughter's out. She not qualified.
If she goes to Brownstown Community College now, if it's in the rampant support to Brownstown.
So come see you get the support. So
But if you go to if it's Jamaica,
Joey, I'm sorry. You got to keep that job.
So when you spend your dollars with us,
Yeah.
it doesn't stop.
It's well spent.
It doesn't stop there. And we try to do things. We don't want to, to say we're a non-profit or anything like that, but we really do share. And and again, even though you see here, we create employment. So Jamaica, all our graphics done in Jamaica.
Right.
All everything that goes behind the scenes. There are people there that earn a living from the production wherever in the world. So there are costumes being made. There's set being made. Like I said, there's graphics, there's little typing, there's a whole myriad of things.
A lot of
Travel
people benefit.
There's a lot of people that benefit from this. So you're really spending with Jamaicans back there too, because if they don't get to tour and they don't get that support,
A lot of
then
people
the
don't.
graphic artists there don't get no work, that sort of thing. And we always try to do it, make sure we spend the money with the community there and the community here. As
Keep
I
the
said,
dollars in there.
Yeah, man. As I said, with the productions here, that's one of the things that we felt when we first did it, and because you get your certain pastry and certain thing, people want them pudding. They want them DLG soda, they want them cola champagne, they want that. So we took a decision years ago that we are going to get the full Jamaican experience, and then so there are people who bake here, there are people who all kind of things they do. It's chip is banana chips. So we really make a concerted effort to provide whatever revenues we can for the local community.
I dig that too, especially in a time where, as a country, and it's something I complain and gripe about, is we export a lot of we import labor, but we export the revenues. You know what I mean? In a time like now where there is no and there's no barriers for that. It could be from the highest, from government to the private sector, or whatever the case may be. Most money that's being made in the island is going out of the island. You know what I mean? So in a time like that, where most of you're outside of the Jamaica right now working, you would expect a lot of times that you probably have to worry about what going on a yard. But the fact that you guys make a concerted effort to make sure that revenue stream is funneled back into the community is really, really commendable.
Well,
I dig that.
And I'm glad that they allow that. The rider doesn't have fancy wheatgrass.
No sorted M&Ms?
This, and no. It's certain things that I've seen. No, because seriously.
The rider's a very lousy one.
I'm involved in other businesses, and sometimes, and sometimes I tell them that, look at these people, look at the longevity of their careers. It's not by accident. When you might have a little one hit, but there's musically or a play, and then you need to be picked up in dark tinted SUVs, 3 in a row.
Particular brands.
Yes. I've seen, I'm not being funny, I've seen those riders. And I just said, boy, you don't understand. Why don't you take some advice from people who have done it for years and done it successfully and understand what makes it happen,
Professionalism is a hell of a thing, boy.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a thing.
Yesterday, I won't call name, but we're a Jamaican restaurant. Spend the money back in the community.
It's
important to me, and that's the way we can give back for all the support we've had.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are setting the bar. Trust me. Like I said, we've done other things, been involved in other productions, and sometimes you can take a lesson, you can take a cue from somebody that's doing it well, and you guys are doing it well. So I personally appreciate it. I know the listening audience is, and all the masses that are going to be coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be out there in my home, not tomorrow, Saturday, and on Sunday. I'm going to be out there with my homegrown hat. So I'm going to stand up, and if you, for whom are watching right now, come on and holler at me. Come on and say what's up, all right? I'm going to bring a couple extra hats. I'll give you one. But make sure you guys come out, support the movement, and again, when you come Saturday, you get what you want and more. This is the age of social media. Tell a friend. Blast the thing out. Let everybody know. And if you've been to one of these productions before, you know what you're in store for. Share the information. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Sometimes something like this will go on and somebody said, "Well, I never know about it." You mean you never know about it? And I knew. If I knew, you should know. Spread the word, share the information. That's what it's about.
Because we are like that, A lot of times we don't read, we see stuff, and we just ignore it.
Right.
I remember one time we were in the Cayman Islands, and the promoter, we followed the promoter into a store, and the guy said, "So what happened? You're coming to the show?" "Said, which show?" So him said, "The show." And he said, "Look there." And some big posters were on the glass of the big thing. And the employee in the store did not know.
Wow.
So as social media should help, and as you say, spread the word, because it is important.
And it's not your everyday occurrence. You know what I mean?
Definitely. When we come here, it's an event.
It's an event.
It's a wonderful family event.
Yeah.
And I know that, as I said before, Whirlwind has made every effort try to pull out all the stops so that people can be aware. But no matter how we good. Somebody I go say.
Them never know.
Them never know. Or them we ask you weeks after. When you not come for South Florida? That time we gone.
I was there last week.
They call it the day after.
Yeah, me hear a thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spread the word, ladies and gentlemen. Spread the word, spread the word, spread the word. It's a phenomenal production and you're going to love it. I'm going to drop another tune for the masses. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here right now. We got Michael in the building. Michael, yeah, Boogie? Yeah, stick around.
I think I have to do some more work.
We got Dennis in the building. We got Oliver. We got Volier. We got Audrey. I'm going to drop another tune for you guys and then we're going to come right back. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
People enter your life for a reason, then them ways change like 4 seasons. That's the way life is. My mama said, now watch people things go out for mind, but the speed and meter. My mama said, don't worry about bad mind, them day a long time, them you can't get rid of. My mama said, all when you do good thing up for them, and have them as a friend, them no member. She tell me say, no play even lost tricks, them are cooler than 3 December. So remember, keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends, cause you were born by yourself. It's not about being selfish, no ego. Most of them ain't with you, so how can I trust people when I can't trust myself? Come see mothers killing daughters, fathers killing sons. World in a danger and the ending soon come. Oh, them say I love make the world go round. I mean not see nobody on the earth I show none. Me see friends allowed friends for nothing. Nation a fight nation with bombs and guns. Oh, me be trust strangers when leave a family and friends have things I say half of them tongue. Keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends, cause you were born by yourself. It's not about being selfish, no ego. Most of them ain't with you, so how can I trust people when I can't trust myself? People enter your life for a reason, then them ways change like 4 seasons. That's the way life is. My mama said, this world is a struggle and a cycle. Be careful of who you crossing it. So make sure when you walk, if you do it with a clean heart in it. Keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends, cause you were born by yourself. It's not about being selfish, no ego. Most of them ain't with you, so how can I trust people when I can't trust myself? Now watch people things go out for mind, but the speed of meter. My mama said, no worry about bad mind, them day a long time, them you can't get rid of. My mama said, all when you do good thing up for them, and have them as a friend, them no member. She tell me say, no play even lost tricks, them are cooler than 3 December. So remember, keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends. Keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends. My mama said, keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends, cause you were born by yourself. It's not about being selfish, no ego. Most of them ain't with you, so how can I trust people when I can't trust myself? Keep your eyes open, don't rely on friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, that one is IKEA. The song is called Keep Your Eyes Open. It is on the brand new Change Rhythm Harmonics group. Big things. Let me see here. All right, so I guess I want to big up everybody that's hit me up on WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Instagram, on wherever you are, on text, on courier pigeon, everything. Let me see here. Auntie Jean want to big up the cast. They're loving.
Thank you, Auntie Jean. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. You hear? I appreciate it. No, G Cole big up. I be Oliver big up. I be Dennis big up. It's all right. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. No, And of course, the masses always interested in hearing a lot from you guys. Dennis, you went to, not just you, but you went to Jamaica School of Drama.
Yeah.
Edna Manley.
Yeah.
Right? And you're pretty much, from the research I've done,
Yeah.
leaving those entities, you for the most part, you started professionally in England, right? Like right away?
Well, actually, when shortly after leaving, I did one play with a promoter called Ed Wallace, and then next play was with Oliver.
Right.
And I did break away for a while. I went to England, for a couple of years, and I just came right back and just
Right. You've been in England ever since. Got your British thing going on, you know what I mean?
Well, it's all right, It was a nice environment,
I love it, bro.
Yeah, mate, it was all right. It was nice and sweet, you know what I mean?
No, what I love to do.
My tongue heavy.
Oh man, there's nothing to me like backstories, like the backstories, and I see that after spending that much time, it was over a decade almost, right?
Right.
England, and then you come back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
What's the difference theatrically? Just the scene of theater in England versus Jamaica.
All right. You see, there's nowhere like home.
Right.
And England was nice, and we had fun. We did some work. We did some good work in England. But the truth of the matter is, I am most comfortable in Jamaica, Bridget.
Right.
Jamaica is my home. Jamaica is where I feel comfortable. Jamaica and the lifestyle is what I know.
Right.
So, to compare England with Jamaica is like comparing chalk with cheese.
Damn.
You eat one and you're right with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So as I said, we not knock England because we were there for a minute.
Right.
But at the same time,
Jamaica.
Jamaica was calling. Jamaica was always calling.
Right.
Always calling.
Right.
In spite of all their success, why don't you tell the man about your films and all this kind of stuff?
We going for that too. We know you had some big screens.
Cut the humility.
I mean,
I will not have it. I'm not going to sit here and let you fool your audience that you're just a mere player. You're a humongous player.
I beg it.
yeah, but we were happy that we were able to do a couple of things over there. We did some television work in England. We did a film over there as well. As a matter of fact, I have a film coming out soon that I'm involved with, Sprinter.
See, I make it sound. I get. I see what you're saying.
Nudge him.
But the truth is, with all of that stuff, Jamaica, there was something about Jamaica. As a matter of fact, I remember when I came back home, a lady said to me, "Regine, where you come back home for?" And I said, "This is this is where I feel comfortable.
It's home.
This is home."
Yeah.
And all right, watch this now. I was in Italy once, and in the Alps actually. We were doing a campaign for a car company. And Virgin, I couldn't feel my 10 toes.
Wow.
And that's when I realized that, certain places were not designed for me. No.
Places.
No, watch this. The man them had to fly in a doctor.
Wow.
And then give me some things and I said, no. Only if you find out, say, the people, one of the main reasons why I was suffering that badly, the shoes that them give me was the wrong size. Because my foot not small enough.
So that's what caused the problem?
That was one of the main reasons.
That's what the doctor said?
But it's called me
foot suffocation.
But the thing is, it was so cold there that
I
couldn't feel it. You understand? You put it down or whatever.
Wow. I know. I think that.
Me say no.
Jamaica, here
Jamaica,
I come.
Jamaica.
I feel you.
Jamaica.
And trust me, there's nothing worse than getting up one day and feel for a certain type of food and it just ain't around.
No.
It just.
Like Volier, long Volier, if you have a piece of banana.
You can't get it all now.
Green banana and saltfish. In my butter.
Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a blast. We're having a blast. We're having a blast. We're having a blast. It's tight,
Yeah.
you know.
I,
Yeah, see there?
I say,
It's created for small people. You know, people like
For
me,
me,
you know, like you can
for
navigate
me,
your ways.
yeah,
Me,
yeah.
never sitting against that thing does. Because there's no way. There's no way. Volier, you went on to do a TV show called Claffy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, so the Claffy.
I let me tell you something. Claffy is also in the vocabulary right now, but I don't know if you realize that because
Well, the name Claffy, the word Claffy,
Yeah.
people called each other Claffy up until now.
that's
in
on,
Jamaica.
in the vocabulary right
Yeah,
now. I
yeah.
use it very often.
Yes,
Just, you
yeah.
move like a Claffy sister.
Yeah, right.
It's
So,
that show, and it was short-lived. It didn't last a long time, but I loved the show.
yeah, it was, how much episode did it?
6.
No, more than that. I think it was about 8 or 9 episodes of it, yeah.
That 8 or 9 episodes, so
Yeah.
like a one season.
Yeah, like a one season, near to a one season, yeah.
What was it though that? Because again, like I said, I liked the show for more than one reason. One, it was funny. It was a nice show, but it was different also. It was different from what? Do you ever feel like Muffy, the character Muffy,
Yeah.
overshadows anything in terms of every time somebody sees you, they see Muffy?
But every time anybody see me, they call me Maffy. They also call me Claffy, but they call me Maffy more, you know?
Gotcha.
But I remember the Maffy. I don't know. In some people's head, Maffy sticks more.
Right.
And the way, like, wherever I go, they would say, where Maffy?
Right. They always ask for Muffy.
Oh.
Like the tone always together.
Eh.
Yeah.
You see, the thing with Muffy now, this is Muffy. I think Muffy resonates because there's a Muffy in every person's life.
That's correct.
Muffy is the kid in the community your parents don't want you hanging out with. Where every time him knock on the door, every time him call you,
Not trouble.
something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know?
I'm a con man.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. But Muffy also has a knot. There is some innate talent in Muffy have that when stuff blows up, it blow up Oliver.
It's the Anansiism in Maffy.
So you talk about
Huh?
Nancy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I always feel like, you know, and those people exist in real life, and the
Yes,
person who comes to you with the
what?
foolishness,
Hold on.
anytime it go left, them gone
I'm going to leave it on.
and leave it on you.
Yeah.
If you drink liquid water and him tell you says ice, you're going to believe.
Muffy. I love that character. I love that character, and I think that character is you will never, not that you want to, but it's one of those, you know, you do something well when it goes along with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I recall seeing you the first time I saw you.
But I thought anything there.
It wasn't so long ago. It wasn't so long ago.
Must be a long time.
It was
First
this lovely.
time?
The first time. It was this lovely, which is now a classic called The Harder They Come.
You know that is about. I did that about 2 years into my career.
Yeah?
I'm celebrating 50 years now in theatre this year,
Wow. Congrats.
and that was shot in 1970.
That was just Trevor Rowan, eh?
Yeah, Trevor Rowan and Perry Ensel.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. When we talk about classic Jamaican TV, we're talking about Oliver at Large. When we talk classic Jamaican plays, we're talking the Full House, boy, a lot of things. We're talking about a lot of Oliver plays.
Right.
When we talk classic Jamaican playwrights and writers and so forth, we're talking Trevor Rowan. Right?
Yes, and what happened to me that I was fortunate that he was teaching at St. Andrew Technical High School while I was there.
So he was a teacher while you were in school.
Right, at school. Yeah. And I did auditions for the school pantomime. And I got the part in they cast me in the chorus line the first year.
Right.
It was 1968, and in 1969 it cast me as a lead role in a show called Christmas Carol as Bob Cratchit.
Right.
And after that, show him asked me to come push the cats. Now that they come.
That was it.
And
And you know what the funny thing is?
You never have to have any skill. I'm sure working with
Just some muscle.
him he being a teacher must have seen the skill in which he could push the hand cards.
And that was the
Talent.
beginning of the con man mafia, because you were conning people in that one
From
too.
that time,
Yes.
So a long time you con people.
Yeah, man. Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, Trevor Owen, to me, like names like those is royalty. I'm talking about. I was studying Smile Orange. I was studying his
School's Out.
School's Out. That ain't a sexy. Old Story Time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. For CXC and stuff like that. So when I hear the name Trevor Owen, I think royalty. You know him outside of all of that. What's Trevor Owen like for those that wouldn't know? What is it about Trevor Owen that we wouldn't know?
Trevor is not a fussy person, right? Trevor is a very calm human being. And he always has something good to tell you.
Right,
You know, or advise you. He's that kind of person.
Wow.
You know, so there were other playwrights who used to go to Trevor for advice in Jamaica. I would sit and chat with him, and of course he would give them pointers and things like that.
Wow.
But Trevor was good. He's a fantastic teacher.
Right.
He teach speech and drama at schools.
But a nice person to be around.
Fantastic teacher, yeah.
Wow. I dig it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a lot of legends in the building, so we got the questions. Audrey, your resume is a sexy one too.
It's sexy.
It's sexy bad. You know what I mean? I talk from play to film, Village Rooster, Conman, all them thing there. You join Oliver Samuels and friends and all them thing there. Boy Blue. I could read all and all. Then we're talking about film now. We're talking about Third World Cop. We're talking about Dancehall Queen. Right? So that when I say you are our Pam Grier, I don't say it loosely. Right? What was the difference for you going from theater to the screen? How different is that?
Theater. You get the audience response right away.
Instant gratification.
I had to wait about a year and a half to find out how good this film would be.
Right.
So I like the closeness to the audience. In film, a lot of time I'm on set. It's just me alone. It's lonely because sometimes they would just take my part, and then it's hard for me not to be working with others at the same time.
Nobody to bounce that energy off of.
No, because I would be doing my lines and then they use maybe Paul to do his lines that he's talking to me with the next day or so. So it's a bit lonely on a set like that. In theater now we have the audience rocking. We interact with them, it's all fun.
Right.
And you get a spontaneous response.
Right away.
Yeah, right away.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
But I mean, for my debut, it's a lot of things. And again, I would say discipline. You have to have the discipline to enter film.
Wow.
It's not easy. Wow. So I developed that discipline working with the great Oliver Samuels as well.
So that helped.
It helped.
With transitioning to...
Yeah, that transition over to film.
I love it.
So when I tried my best, and to this day, Dancehall Queen is still rated.
It's
the best.
Some of these films, I think a lot of times people don't realize how profound they were. And something I always wondered too is these films came out in the late 80s, 90s.
Dancehall Queen is 20 years now.
20 years now. So let me ask this, and I'll ask it to all of you. Dancehall Queen, Oliver Lodge, The Harder They Come. All of these things are 20 years and change ago. Why is it that those are still the best that we've gotten in 20 years?
Because there is nothing to compare them with.
You think so?
Absolutely. Nobody's doing anything of that thing. I don't know. Some people complain that they cannot get sponsorship, and they blame that on corporate Jamaica. They blame some of it on government and all this kind of stuff. And for everybody who participated in all of those projects, you have to give them total credit. Because it was miraculous that things of that international caliber could have come out of almost nothing. Small budget or no budget, some of us get, I mean, it would be disgraceful to tell you what you earned at the time, you know what I mean? So and this is one of the things you have to give Jamaica credit for. We little but we talawa.
Literally.
Right? We good.
Yeah.
Right? We are very good out of nothing.
Right.
We can make something and make it magical that can stand up to any international test.
Wow.
Yeah. Dancehall is a very
low budget film.
You could limbo under that. low.
And look what it has become.
Low. But my intention was as the leader, because I led a cast of how many. My intention was to be truthful to the character best as possible.
Right.
I was not even thinking about the money side of it. I know I had something to do, and I went in there, did my best.
Wow.
No, with the success, I mean, in the real world, with the success that she had in that, somebody should take up and get another role in or something else. I mean, but what? Nothing.
I've had that
20
conversation
years.
with Paul too when we're talking about the Jamaica film industry and stuff like that. It's like films are made in Jamaica. They do it, and but you do see that what they'll do pretty much, they'll get the supporting cast for some form of validation and authenticity. But the leading roles and so forth, then somebody come with a crazy accent.
But again, it's all about the economics.
Right. We need that name to bring the revenue in.
Yeah.
I got you. There's something to be said about authenticity too, because let me tell you something. I'm a Luke Cage fan, but it's hard to watch these last.
No, it can be very embarrassing.
It is.
It can be very embarrassing.
What's that?
Luke Cage.
Oh, I heard about it.
It is hard to watch, and I have the conversation. I the first season, you binge watch. I'm trying to binge watch, and up until I got to that part, now I got to watch like an episode every 2 weeks. Because you can't take all of that in at once. But what can be done? The question always is out there: what can be done to develop the film industry to make things different? What do you think?
It's probably a political discussion which I don't want to go into.
I got you. It's never what it seems. It's never what it seems.
Absolutely.
No, the Mighty Quinn. That was back in '84, right? The Mighty Quinn, Officer. And then 93 was Olive at Large. So you actually did Mighty Quinn before Olive at Large. But people know you for Olive at Large.
Yes.
Because I actually saw Mighty Quinn after, even though it came out before. I saw Mighty Quinn after Olive at Large. So it was a little just challenging for me to see you not in the funny role. Did you ever get that from anybody? Like they expected you, just like you always got to be hilarious?
Oh yes.
That's what they expect.
Yeah, man. What? Look, I'm basic. I'm very simple person, So me just go about my business. Me just float along.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to the cast of 56 East Avenue. So we're going to talk about that play right now. Volier, Oliver, Dennis, Audrey, we're doing the thing. You know what I always wonder about with you, Audrey?
What?
Franklin Town. You're from Franklin Town, right?
Yes, man.
And then, so you're from a rough area.
Very.
So I can see you channeling the serious character. Where the funny come from?
But that's part of the survival.
You have to find the funny, the laughter in it.
Survival.
My mother.
Was a funny lady?
Very. And Franklin Town, where I'm from, Somerset Avenue, it's a stage.
I got you.
Characters, different characters. Remember when you have the rum bar them on the road? So
Right.
it's a Friday night, a different thing.
Right.
Then you have the same rum people, them rum it, I go church Sunday. And then it just continues.
Another pastor though, right?
Pastor too.
Ooh.
Pastor liquor rum did the below the pulpit there.
Right.
Yeah. Me know one Miss Reid. One pastor didn't name Mr.
But yes,
No relation, right? No relation.
Yes, they want every read for having no concurrent, then connected.
Mr. I'm in rum right now.
Woo!
So you see, that's where we're from, and we joke about everything. We go funeral, we laugh about it.
You have to.
We joke about everything. Nothing is serious.
Right.
I care when I lick down my purse right there, so you laugh.
They would laugh.
What?
And then you realize
It's just, yeah.
So,
and then when we reach at the funeral, they see him laughing.
See him laugh.
I don't know, look good as something, but something. We just, I don't know, we just carefree. I think it's a ghetto thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love it. 56 East Avenue.
Yes.
All right. Life in a special tenement. Yeah. What's special about the tenement? Yeah. Talk to me about that one.
Because it is the first place when I migrated from the country, St. Mary.
Right. Big up St. Mary.
Harmony
Hall in the building.
Adjacent to Highgate.
Easy.
That was the first.
St. Mary
place.
High? That's where you went to school?
No, I went to Dental Technical.
Okay. Big up Dental.
That was the first place. That was the first yard
Right.
that I lived in.
Right.
And it still holds a very special place for me.
I got
The
you.
other day, I go down and go look up the building and still there, but I turn in a bush. So bush, 56 is just pure bush.
So this is real. This is not just creative juices at work.
Some of it is real.
A lot of Oliver embellishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love
And
it.
because Dennis and I wrote
Right.
this one and contributed. Volier contribute, Audrey contribute, the next actress contribute.
Wow.
Me tell you, say now, with a couple,
Literally.
you know, with another big head thing. I mean, Dennis right, Audrey can make a suggestion, and Volier can make a suggestion.
Right.
No, we don't know that.
And the good thing about it, they're man up to the mistake. Because I might say something in the script, and I say, read this again. This now makes sense with this, and them go through and them say, you know, and they always one thing, them come and say, you're right. Or whoever, you know, point out something, them say, yeah, I never ever really say, you know, we never see that.
And that is why we can be proud of our product.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not
It's
afraid.
not just a screen, a script drop on the table.
No, man.
This is the real deal.
I'm not afraid to go to Oliver because they're the writer, Dennis and Oliver, and said, I don't think
Volier
this
said
is
it.
making sense. I don't feel this with my character. Look at it again.
Wow.
And everybody flow, we have a look at chopping up and cussing and already do, you know.
Right.
Yeah, because when Oliver Ed take him.
On Tuesdays.
It take
not
my
pretty.
time.
It's not pretty.
But she can be very overbearing. You know.
So she a put it.
Baby, I mean no Atlas nor Samson. You understand? So me can't take the dead weight.
I love it. You know what? I always wonder in scenarios like this, though, in a cast like this, how do you rehearse? How do you keep a straight face with a partner when need for straight? How does that happen?
No, we're having a great time. In rehearsal, we're exploring some things and discovering some things in this play that is just incredible. And we really have to enjoy ourselves because when we can't do it, we have to be professional and we have to present and represent to our audiences. So we have to try to get it light before.
So if you ain't having fun, them
we
can
deliver.
I love it. And you said you guys wrote both
Dennis
wrote
Dennis and
Yeah.
Oliver, yeah.
Wow.
And
We have fun during rehearsal, you know. And we do all the laughing and everything. Because when you go up on stage, you know, sometimes the audience themselves will make you crack
we
up.
make you, yes.
The way them carry and sometimes they have some infectious laugh going on something and them dipping and them upset this word. You have to stand firm. Because they will throw you off.
Right. I can imagine that would be a challenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
But them can no say we take it for a challenge.
Right.
We're too good for that.
Bam. I love it. I love it. Now, when it comes to your connection with your audience, we do know you have the Jamaican connection because, of course, of the national patriotism. Right? What's the difference with your Caribbean audience outside of Jamaica? Is it more work to connect with non-Jamaicans?
No, but and for me, I am again just a stickler. The fact that we are aware that they do not speak our dialect, we try to adjust.
Tweak it.
But look here, let me tell you something, man. They are expectant. They are coming out in their thousands.
Oh, yes.
The other day we were down in Grenada, and let me tell you something. It's a stadium. And rain a fall, and the people them draw out their umbrella, and then them now.
Oh, it's an outdoor event.
Yes, them
stadium.
now move.
Whoa.
Right? I mean, tell you, they waited and it was a performance where we had about 6, 7, 8 comedians before us, and those people sat. And when we said, Jesus, it'll get late and a lot of people
Might have to
walk
cancel
over,
the
right,
show.
have to go cancel. They said, no. They are waiting on Oliver Samuels and his team. And they waited.
They did.
We were in the US Virgin Island. And I mean, the show is an 8 o'clock show, and about from 4 o'clock people are lining up.
Yes.
Because they know what they're getting, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what you're getting. And I look at it like, I remember when I was saying, I need to speak to the cast. I expect all 4 of you to be here. And it's not like I was like, okay, well, let me get that one and I get that one. If whomever shows up, I'm great. You know what I mean? Because of the caliber of what you guys are bringing to the
And
table.
you would not have been disenfranchised.
I would
because
not have.
anybody could have do it alone.
But I'm very, very grateful that you're all here.
We're very, very grateful that you were able to have us
I
and
appreciate
have
it.
us for such a long time.
Yes, I get the gist out of it. I get it. I get
I
it.
wasn't trying to anyone else. If you're thin skin, if you're Neesberry skin, and you're easy to bruise, then you can let us out because we have rehearsal to go to.
That's all right. We only have another 45 minutes and it's up. and it's a wrap. No, I know you guys try to hold it together with all the comedic timing and the comedians that are on stage. I want to say comedians, I mean just overall being funny, because a lot of times funny people don't have to deliver a funny line. I have been cracking up at performances of yours and not a single word not come out. You know what I'm saying? Individually, who struggles the most with not cracking up on the stage when something goes on?
I'm gonna speak the truth.
Who struggles the most?
with not busting out a laugh.
Dennis. Audrey, that was Sam, you know. You know that girl there, you know.
I choose something, Dennis?
Virgin. Nothing can go so. Virgin.
Oliver.
Nothing go so.
Oliver. Volier, speak the truth.
No, but
Virgin.
yeah, alright.
My friend. My friend. My friend.
And that's how you go. Oliver.
In rehearsal today, you see?
Yeah.
I said to him, I want you to do this something. And Dennis, me never expect him to do so much. And look at the man. For about half hour the rehearsal stopped because I couldn't stop laughing. Because he did it so well.
Right.
And I know the audience is going to just go crazy when them see him do it. So, you know, me feel good say him take my instruction.
Right.
And him believe in that.
Yeah.
And if he say it works so good and we just do it.
Yeah.
When we perfect that wicked.
Wow. So if
So
you want
the
the
question-
rehearsal.
So the question once again.
Mm-hmm.
What's the question?
Who was the man? We don't answer that no more.
Oliver. Okay.
If you say who say
It's not pretty. It's not
Who
pretty
said?
man with sometimes. Volier discipline.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Volier hard for laugh. When you see him laugh, you know say it bad.
No, and hard him hard for laugh. Him we a laugh and I go on like him nah laugh. You will not see him laugh.
I will make you laugh.
Yes.
Him make you laugh.
You will not see
Him provoking.
Right.
Listen,
right.
man.
But the worst thing about it, might as well Oliver laugh out on stage. You know, might as well. You see the whole back laugh, and you know him are dead.
That is what
That
gets us.
right. So that he's trying to contain the laughter is what.
Might as well
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah.
Cause me done dead. Me gone. Me
She,
left the
hey, that, she not no use, you know.
Me left the stage.
She not no use.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This play, 56 East Avenue.
Yes.
What makes this play? And because you guys have been a part of nothing but stellar productions, right? Plays. From film, theater, the whole nine. So the brand and the standard is set. The bar is set. What differentiates 56 East Ave from the last play?
Characterization. Naturally the story. And the humor that is in this one. It's different. You're seeing people playing with words, playing with the dialect to great effect.
Right. Is it work? So, because you write this stuff in Jamaica. Well, I guess maybe not, because you guys you're all international stars. No matter what, like I said, you've transcended the shores.
Yeah.
So you are aware. It's almost like music when somebody creates music in Jamaica, not thinking about the fact that I need to make sure that the world understands it. Some people do it better than others. Sean Paul always says a genius, because if you don't understand the lyrics, the verses, the
beat,
hooks,
the beat.
you
Yeah,
you can sing along,
Yeah.
right? How difficult is it to write a play? Is it just like speaking two languages? Making sure that, okay, this is going to connect with my people at home, but then I got to make sure it connects with the people that are not at home. Is it difficult to do that?
No. And let me tell you, again, back to Jamaicans. Jamaicans in Jamaica and Jamaicans abroad. anywhere we go, you know, we make impact, you know.
Right.
We take Jamaica
White
with
people
us.
are learn the language
Yeah,
fast, them and yam the food,
Yeah, we take
and them are
Jamaica.
learn to cook the food. And that's how we are. I have seen, and all of us here, I'm sure, I've heard some white people and some Indian from down in Pakistan and all them places there talk the Jamaica vernacular with great effect, you know. May I tell you, because of how they go about and them integrate within a community and a society.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And them not afraid. The only thing me have problem with Jamaican when is the cooking. But the language, linguistically, man, them very good at sending it within a particular area. Them good, and them do it without any shame. People live in England, I know, for 40 years, 50 years, and at the same dialect. Them picnic grew up, and them are still taught the dialect. Them know about the food and all them sort of thing there. Those are qualities in Jamaicans that I so admire.
Preservation of culture.
Exactly.
And we also have to be careful sometimes when we go away or we're doing a show and we have our Jamaican like a saying. And we decide, no, we're not going to use it.
We try to find.
Because they're not going to understand.
Right.
Because they over there, when they, like even England, when we drop our old time saying from them, that live with them for 3-4 weeks after we done the play, and they remember that. They
remember that line.
Saying, yeah. So you have to be careful, you take it out of the play totally, because sometimes
You're
this is
removing
what them
something
want to
essential.
hear. Yeah, this is something what them want to hear that connects them back with them, like a district or wherever they come from in Jamaica.
Right. I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what, man? I don't want y'all to give away the place. I'm gonna let it be as far as questions for the play. Let's drop some social media information for the masses who need to connect with you all individually. All right, let's start with you, Dennis.
All right. I am on Facebook, of course, as Dennis Titus, Titus. And actually, Titus is my real name, you know. Some people seem to think that is a stage name. No, man.
It does sound Hollywood.
It is on my bird purple ticket.
Easy.
So it is actually my real name.
So
I was born with that. And Instagram DEEGEE Titus.
Man, something wrong with that.
Strong DEEGEE Titus.
Right.
Hit me up on Instagram.
Man, Oliver, where did I find you?
I am all over.
Look up Oliver Samuels and his
Just go Oliver Samuels, but Facebook,
In fact, you have two.
I have two. It's actones1@gmail.com. ACTONES1@gmail.com. And then it's Olivier, OLIVEAR Samuels @gmail.com. And those are the two that you can eat me up on.
You are the most elusive person I've come across in the last couple of years, because I couldn't find you to save my life.
No, I'm not in any of those things. Right?
No?
No, them things that put me in trouble.
Nancy now gets involved.
It adds up, you know. It does add up.
You still man is a
Mafia.
racketeer.
Yeah. I don't want nobody to know my business. Right? But if you don't really want to find me, you can follow Little Black Hair in America, in Jamaica.
Little Black Hair, that's you?
Yeah.
Pull up and ask you a question.
Yeah, follow me Little Black Hair.
I like it. Audrey.
Okay, so on Facebook, Audrey D Queen Reid, and it's the letter D Queen.
Nice.
D Queen Reid. Instagram is Queen Audrey.
Nice.
I think so. I remember. I change it again. I don't find me if somebody there on Instagram. I don't know. So just click on.
You were not hard to find. What I had to do is I looked up and there were a couple of Audrey Reids. So then I had to go to the profile picture.
Yes.
I'll find it. So if they want to find you, they can.
Yeah, they can find me. I'm asking about it at the street for me.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Saturday, September 1st at Everglades High School. It is 17100 Southwest 48th Court in Miramar, Florida. 33027 for your GPS. I'm going to be constantly putting the flyers up so you can, the address is there. Go on my page, Homegrown with G. Cole, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and you'll see the flyers there. September 2nd is in Coral Springs High School, 7201 West Sampler Road in Coral Springs. That's the one I'll be at. I'll probably be at both of them, but that's close to home to me, so I'll definitely be out there. Come out and hang out with me. General pre-sold, 39. I don't know, stuff probably sell out already, but $39 general pre-sold. General at the door is $45. Pre-sold premium is $50. $55 at the door. Info 954-534-4852. Again, it's 954-534-4852. Tickets www.JamaicanShoppingClub.com. JamaicanShoppingClub.com. Anything I didn't cover? Anything you guys need the world to know? We've been on here for a minute, but we got time.
My Lord.
I just want to thank on behalf of the cast here our very faithful audience through over the year who continue to follow us, support us, and we are very grateful for that support, and we hope that we will continue to live up to their expectation of bringing nothing but true family entertainment to this South Florida.
Wow.
I also must say greetings to my best friend, Winston Gonzalez, because if he hears that I am here and I do not call him name, then me go have problem. So Chunky, bless up, Vicky.
I love it.
And to all of my family and friends.
Nice. I love it. And on behalf of the community, I'm going to say thank you so much for representing us so well. Because truth be told, again, when you come through, it's the gold standard. And when I say you come through, I mean all of you, whether collectively or individually, it's a gold standard. You guys have rep the banner well. And keep on doing so prolifically. So from me, from the Homegrown audience, from all of us, we thank you so much. We appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. And we can't wait till Saturday. And we can't wait till Sunday. It's going to be crazy.
We're ready.
Easy.
We are ready.
Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to drop another tune for you. Roy Sweetland is here, and Roy get some pictures with the cast. Thank you so much for landing us with us. We appreciate you. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
On the big song. Yes, I.
Oh, yeah.
I want them call ambassador for Army Gideon, alongside Paul Anthony.
Reggae soldiers.
Judgment, no. Run, you run away. Show them afraid of the judgment day. And when the goose niggas come around, all beat chat off, he start settle down. The dog way up his pan wall take a blow. From trumpeter sound praise Jah make a shout. Cause from judgment I go reap, I'm loving Jah mercy seat. So bad mind delete out my database. They say don't be alarmed while still bearing arms. And they my hypocrites where we reprobate. Enough stripes and scars shall be your reward. All those who scoff at the magistrate and evil get dilapidated till the point you can't equate. I'll be straight naturally. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day.
I think I'm losing my religion. Jaja, can you talk to me now? Give me the guidance and strength. Will you walk with me now? I'm praying for better days. Still there's so much trouble in this world. I'm have to survive in this struggle, facing racism, classism.
Nakikinika música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Please click on the subscribe button below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll keep you posted when new material is available. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.